I do find with a lot of coincidences, like I don't actually know what it is that makes all the difference between a coincidence being whoa and a coincidence being fucking so.
Yeah, and I would like to
mostly they're not.
I was going to say that, and also in my research of coincidences, there's a very fine line, especially in the internet, between a coincidence and just like luck, and just like stories of people that are just lucky. And you're like, well, is that a coincidence?
Yeah.
But I guess it is. So it's quite a vague term.
It's a broad playing field on that front. So some people I've saw a story and I'll just be like, well, that's not blowing my mind at all. But some people were responding like, oh my God, this is crazy. You can make a movie about this. And it'll be like, this morning I had a dream about some sunny weather, and what happened this afternoon? The bloody sun came out, didn't it?
The bloody sun. Well, I will
guess
say
it is a coincidence, but it's not gonna fucking
it's not
blow
gonna,
anyone. It's not gonna blow any
It's
producers'
not gonna
socks
be.
off.
It's not gonna break box office records. Am I right?
Yeah, it's not gonna have a Greatest Showman style run where you can't get out the cinema for a fucking decade, mate.
And nor should it.
No, nothing should.
I was going to say though that the first one that I found.
Yeah, go on.
I'll kick it off.
Away.
It is actually pretty fucking nuts. Like this, I feel like this could be a film in some way. Again, maybe not an interesting film, but it could be. You know.
Yeah.
So this is my one. Number one, I've got the separated twins with almost identical lives.
Oh, I've heard about this one.
Right?
Isn't there a few of these? I don't know.
Well,
go on.
I don't know, but all I've got is this little paragraph here that I found. So this is it basically. So there's a set of twins from Ohio who were separated at birth, all right?
Yeah.
And they grew up without any knowledge of each other's existence. So that's the main thing here. They had no idea that each other existed, okay?
Yeah.
Although their lives did, however, share a number of strange similarities / coincidences. This first one's weird enough, all right?
Okay.
They were both named James by their adopted parents.
Yeah, that is a weird coincidence.
So that's already like
that's a good one, but that's it. Like that coincidence itself, I quite like because it's not huge, it's not mind blowing, but it is like because it's like it makes sense. It's a common name, but it's still weird, isn't it? I know enough people not called James.
Yeah, exactly.
But to make that weird,
the fact that they are like they couldn't be more related.
Yeah.
And they both were given that name without knowing each other. Yeah. Okay, but much like an onion, peel away the layers, you find more coincidences here.
Oh my
because the next one, they both grew up to become police officers.
Okay. Oh my word. All right.
So another layer here, and then both of them married a woman named Linda. No joke.
That is weird.
This is weird. Okay.
Does it keep? Don't tell me it keeps going, Nick.
But that's not all.
Oh, you should have warned me. I need to change my pants.
It keeps going. Okay. Here we go. This is fucking mental, right?
Right.
Each of them had a son. Right.
Shut up. No, you need to shut up. This is not.
And both of the sons, they named James Allen. All right. And I will say this, different spelling. Right. So the first one was named James Allen with 2 L's in Allen, and the other one was called James Allen with just 1 L.
Weirdly, I think that makes it weirder.
A little bit weirder.
I don't know why.
Almost like they were like purposefully trying. That they knew somewhere that there was their other long lost twin had made.
Fucking whack.
And they each. This is the point where I'm like, I don't know if I believe this, but it has sources. This is a real story.
Okay.
They each also had a dog named Toy.
Shut up! What is going on here?
Mate,
there are so many names in this planet.
Yeah. Well, Stuart, you buckled down for
at least. You couldn't have called it Fanta, Shikata.
You couldn't. Yeah. Look, honestly, there's a lot to pick from, but I'll tell you what else happened. They both later got divorced. All right.
Okay, well, that's a sad twist of the story.
That's a sad twist of the story.
All right.
And they both ended up remarrying women named Betty.
No.
How?
What is
this? Right? That bridges, like, even after the first coincidence there, it bridges the gap between, like, that's pretty quirky.
You get to a point where you're like,
what?
This is terrifying now.
That's actually, like, there's got to be something like intrinsically linked to them as like tiny, as they're like grow like short.
Well,
although it's not
no,
them being named. Like,
yeah, I would say that about the police officer thing because maybe there's something
might-
in them
yeah.
that pushes them towards that path. But names, they're
Yeah.
not in control of their wives' names.
yeah, or they're not in control of their parents calling them the same
Exactly.
name.
So that is legit nothing more than a coincidence, but it's a bloody crazy one.
I almost feel like we've gone in hard on the first one because that's like
know.
so many coincidences.
Do you want to hear?
This is a